Well, despite being very much still in the forest here, she is surrounded by a lot of people. And if there's one thing that she can deal with rather effectively and manipulate it to her needs, it's crowds. Crowds are sometimes even better than just, shadows and dark places to hide in. So what she would essentially try to do in her confused but semi like conscious state, she would essentially just pull a feint, and then as Auxilia has to, or supposedly tries to dodge it, she would just step backwards and rush into the crowd essentially.
Okay. Exilia does give pursuit for a few moments, but it is very clear that A, Aurelia is very good at blending into crowds, and B, Exilia has been thoroughly chastened here and is not too keen on pursuing Aurelia. Content to be as the gloom does and meld off. You can go ahead and take a quick rest, Aurelia, before you get back into like the group for like their second battle, as you're like basically going to be able to find yourself like a quiet spot to recuperate and recycle yourself up.
All right, let's use all the recoveries ever. Uh,
Aranas, it is your turn.
Well, let's do the thing. Oh, that is just enough.
It
Yeah.
is. Yes, it is.
Yeah. That is surprising, to say the least. The first thing I'm going to do, though, is I'm hopefully going to make Geráck happy, because I just got this thing with the incremental advance. So let's see. I have to use it correctly. It is a quick action to use. It is Scramble. Me and one nearby ally can take a move action for free.
Okay.
Starting with me, and I actually just like freaking.
Okay.
I guess I kind of want to go down there because, like, is it? Yeah.
It would be good
Because I want to keep him within my. I want to keep
yeah.
him nearby.
You
so
need
I guess
you need two move actions to get all the
I
way
guess
down
I'll
the
like
plateau.
move halfway down
Okay.
as a free move action, and
Yes.
then Geráck will use to get one.
All right.
That's what I can do for you, buddy.
The centaur thought he stepped beyond your range, Paladin.
With my
So-
other
so
move
did
action,
Geráck.
I guess I'll go here.
Okay.
My normal move action. Now I have more actions, so I guess I'll use one of those to. Once again, I will use my heal, because it turns out that being looked at by this guy hurts a lot.
Okay.
And then just to get to it, I will weigh the odds.
All right. Well, he is the only enemy of major importance right now. The NPCs that see behind you on the plateau are bombarding down at others who are trying to scale up the plateau to interfere with the one-on-one between the High Druid herself as well as Aelor. It is too soon into their battle to tell. They're not even
That is,
committed into it.
Okay, yeah, all right. Blow another recovery.
Okay. Geráck, fueled by fucking commander powers.
Roar!
Gotcha. Do it.
As Geráck will use a one of his daily smite evil here.
Okay.
Attack roll of evil or whatever. So that's a plus. What is it? What's the escalation there at? 3?
3.
Right. Total plus 7.
Huh. Well, he had a bonus to his all of his defenses because you moved, but a 42.
Yeah,
It's
funny
not-
how that turned out, huh?
Yes, funny that he manages to take that square in like the left leg. And he has
And I
been
was
challenged him. Yes.
Indeed.
Let's see here.
You can't make a come hither motion and move away, you fucking coward!
Oh shit. He gives a condescending look. He's not afeared. As it turns out, neither are you, Geráck.
Yeah, so that would actually have been a 44 against him. But yeah.
Yes. Yes. It would have been. Alright. Jasmine, there's now this fucking stupid stone pillar here. It's like he backed up for reasons.
It is so inconvenient, isn't it? Sure. Sure, okay. In which case, let me see what I could do here.
It'd be a -2 to the attack roll. If
Okay.
you were just to try and make a shot without doing anything.
You know what? Sure, I will take that.
Okay.
And I'll just take a shot, and then I will see what I can do afterwards. So that will do that.
Yes, you
Okay.
get moved so that you don't get the penalties next turn.
That does not hit.
No, that does not hit. That is an even roll. How does a 26?
Natural even miss. Yes, a 26 does manage to hit him.
So that's 56 damage.
And you'll see the arrow hit, and he will call for you to take another one. Take another shot.
Before that happens, though, the escalation dice is free, correct?
Yes.
In which case, Executioner's Longbow triggers.
Okay.
And I guess now I will take I guess
Take
I can
another
take
shot.
extra
Do
damage.
it.
Alright.
Sure,
Might not
another.
be full damage to this guy, but
Sure.
the situation says that he's the only one we have here.
That is enough to hit. Alright.
And that one there was a 16 plus, meaning I get a second shot.
I suppose you are allowed to trigger those with your standard actions.
And Jasmine fires a rapid volley of 3 shots.
Nice.
That does hit.
Man.
And now you have to give me a description lasting no less than 90 seconds. As Neuraxius the Defined is staggered.
Jasmine, seeing him move around cover, is not willing to, she's not up for dealing with this, so quickly seeing Geráck move up and their fight start, she takes a brief second to compose herself, dealing with this heavy environment, trying to phase out as much of just the noise as she can, trying to get focus. It's hard, there is just a rock there, but nonetheless, taking a few steps to the side and drawing back her bow, drawing out 3 arrows into her hand and just drawing back. And then, in just almost a moment of clarity, as the fighting's going on, but the world just seemed to slow for a second, releasing one, shattering clean through the rock, but somehow still hitting, and the other 2 following straight through the same hole made. Just strike in ricochet around the same area against Defiant's chest.
Let me add that up. Once again, 5. That's how much damage was dealt during that round.
Jesus.
Jasmine will now move to the edge of the platform.
Because Neuraxius the Defiant, I need to determine how defiant he is after that.
I will also spend my my quick action rally for this battle, inspired by her amazing accuracy,
Alright, that works, yeah.
to
Traitor!
spend a recovery and heal back up
Sword.
full. That is Jasmine's turn, a rather successful one.
Huh. Let's see. That's a range attack. So he'd provoke. But if you provoked and you missed... He doesn't know about you missing. That was a pretty fucking good hit. What you got, Defiant fucking Centaur Elder Man?
Return to the Queenswood and desist.
You might be swayed to retreat if this shit goes any worse.
Too bad he's challenged.
Well, he could still just walk away from you and take the attack of opportunity.
Yeah. If he dares to risk it.
He... that does sound like a challenge, doesn't it? He's not going to run from a creature that's like as tall as his leg.
As I said,
Powered
racist.
Dwarf Smasher and
He is
pushes you into the ground.
he is going to reach out with one of his large hands, and the hand immediately sheaths itself, and, it's almost like fighting the Frost Fist all over again.
Oh, God.
As he attempts to grab Geráck with Polar Midnight.
Shit. Jesus Christ.
110 points of cold damage. You may have that if you're willing to be stunned until the end of your next turn. Stunned means that you take a -4 penalty to all defenses and you can't take actions. So it's either the 110 cold damage on the chin or 55 damage, and you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
I gotcha.
I mean,
That's,
I think I should trust
that's
in my
just
allies.
pathetic, right?
Yeah, that's a point. You haven't used your racial.
I mean, why not?
So are you going to take, before you roll, are you going to take the full damage or take half and be stunned?
I
Take
mean,
the
it's
full,
probably
man.
he probably doesn't have that much hit points left, so you will probably be able to finish him next turn.
I would heal you, but maybe.
Yeah, but
I
there's
take
gonna
the
be
full.
more.
I will say he's taken over 300 points of damage.
Yeah, there's gonna be more combats after this though, and we need the recoveries.
Sure, because we don't have enough collectively.
Yes,
I can't
because you
I
don't
can't
already have 11
drain them
recoveries,
from
Goger.
Jasmine. You do know that, right?
Fine, I will take the full.
She's a battery for life. It's awesome.
And you're pathetic.
I like to refer to it as concentrated willpower.
That's
Yeah.
just pathetic. It's like his eyeballs freeze.
I fought a Lich King before.
I'm the frost fang, so this is nothing.
That's right. Fucking live there. Frost
I missed the days when I healed with that thing.
Oh, shit. Alright. Take your 110 points of damage and heal 59.
Yep. So man,
Which means
He's a mean one.
you would take 51 points of damage.
Damn.
You'd be at 150.
160, right?
109 minus 51 is... That didn't help. 209. Nice. Yep, fuck it. Fine. 160. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Escalation die goes to 4.
Right.
Aurelia, we are going to utilize something that we have not utilized at all ever. But it actually is in yonder book, and I think that we can actually make use out of it for a time. We could have made use out of it before, but God forgot about it.
Is it the downtime rules? How to invest into a tavern?
Time
yes, we're gonna use that.
when the character chooses to retire, but you want to continue playing them.
No. What we are going to do is invoke Fight in Spirit. It's a special combat action that represents not what your character is doing right this moment, but rather how your character has helped or inspired party members. You take this action when you're out of the fight altogether. Perhaps you're in another part of the dungeon or paralyzed. If you can't do anything, then once per round, you can specify how your character is still there, fighting in spirit alongside the other party members. It sucks to have to sit and watch a fight you can't be a part of, and that's what the rule is for. For example, an unconscious barbarian might say, "The fighter has watched me rage during all these fights, and now with me down, he feels a little bit of my rage coming on." He gets a +1 bonus on his attack. You get 1 bonus per round, so you could apply it to, like, one person. And, if you can provide, like, a narrative description of how Geráck or Aranas or Jasmine might be motivated on their turns, you could give them a bonus.
Alright. Let's inspire Geráck here then.
Alright.
Aurelia has done one thing a lot, which is just jump at things, really. She's not the most sturdy or the most... she can't really take much of a punishment, and yet that has never really stopped her. She has just gone at her enemies face first, essentially, fist first, usually, with usually little regard to her safety, and she has still somehow always managed to get away. That kind of courage to actually live with that kind of fighting style might be something that Geráck might think about at this moment. A reckless abandon combined with calm discipline almost.
Okay. Geráck will get a +2 bonus to his attacks this round.
Alright.
Aranas.
Well, let's see if I can do this a third time. No. Well, yes, actually.
It is equal to or less than, so yes.
Yes. Fueled by more elven power. This guy is a traitor. And he has done terrible things, I'm sure. So I will move to engage with him.
Alright.
And there I will attack him as it
Okay.
happens.
He is attacked.
Is attacked.
He is attacked. Even with his bonus from rugged defenses, that's enough to hit him.
That is good.
Get your command points.
Aaron saw it, and it was good.
Raked along his flank with the tooth of the grain.
Do it again!
Well, even with his bonus to defenses, that still manages to hit.
The command points. I have such a look into what he is like.
Well,
and now I kind of want to get out of here, though.
Nerexius Defiant looks highly convinced that he is going to defiantly leave this fucking shit and Ajax all behind. He's gonna go back home.
Well, I
We'll
mean,
see.
with that in mind, maybe I'll stay. I'll try to disengage. Just, No,
Okay.
I'll stay.
Alright.
That's it.
Geráck, it's your turn. You are thinking now of Aurelia.
Yes. And I will hit this thing.
That's alright.
Try to finish it before it turns around and leaves.
Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
He has a gender.
Yes.
But we haven't asked him what he'd like to identify as.
He is Centaurkin. His pronouns are fuck you now.
Well, fuck you, Centaurkin. That's,
Yep, that manages to hit.
Right.
Another devastating blow to the large, proud body of the defiant Centaur Elder.
No, he's not dead. Damn it.
No, he's not.
Right.
Tell them who gave you these scars.
Well, he's not gonna get that many scars.
Well, I mean, you know what to do, Geráck. You can do this.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Yeah, right?
Second.
Just... Geráck.
Let's see here.
I
It's not all what you want to do.
Use another action this turn when I attack.
Hit the
That-
ground, yes.
That will miss.
Yep.
As his rugged defenses do in fact take active because you took another standard action before you took this standard
Yep.
action.
And roll
I
it.
knew you would smash me again. My knees.
You fucking do it!
Geráck swings a bit too wildly.
Wait, miss damage. So,
Yes, you did miss damage to him. He's well, he's out of the triple digits now.
Jeez.
Jasmine, you got this.
I don't
Anything
know
else?
if I do.
Anything else for your turn, Geráck?
Could challenge him again, but no.
Jasmine.
Okay. Okay.
What'd you roll for your terrain stunt?
3.
Well, you could use that to fucking get past the stone for this round.
That is what. Well, let's see. Does that? I don't know. Does using train to actually expend an
I
action,
believe it uses
Quick
a
action.
quick action.
which would then activate rugged defenses,
Yes, it would.
which is then it's then the issue.
Nerexius fails to see the problem in this transaction.
Shoot him first, then knock him prone by knocking over the stone. That's what I would suggest.
Trapping his leg.
I did have an interesting idea in mind for possibly negating his rugged defenses, but at least for one turn, which was essentially, I can bounce, I'll bounce this off you, DM, see what you think of it. Essentially, the idea was much like how she saw one of the ones that earlier kind of go over the top of the stone to try and get a better angle. Essentially, moving with such an audacity, using her strength to move up here and get a high ground shot that one, of course, ignores this bit of cover, but two, he wasn't really ready for.
I don't know about it ignoring both the cover as well as his rugged defenses.
Well, I'd be spending a move action to move up.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna spend a move action to move, then you really wouldn't have to use it.
Yeah, remember, this is 2 move actions.
Yeah, but so you can just you're moving part way down the ramp and no longer having the thing block your side.
I think what he wants to do is negate the rugged defenses with the actual terrain stunt, and then but they would generally function because he moves to get away from the cover, and then he would use the terrain stunt, right?
Anything worse than that may not be possible, and certainly allows saves. It is roll a d20. If it's 11 or higher, then yes, you can negate rugged defenses.
We'll see how this goes. No.
No.
Well, in which case, you know, it was a description nonetheless. The plan did not work, but we'll go with it.
She double moves down the rampway.
Well, she already spent 1 move action last turn to go halfway down.
She did, yes.
So she spent the other action to move down, and kind of doing her high shot to try and get away from the cover.
Hops up like the 12-foot pillar.
She has done a lot of climbing work in her time.
She's inspired by Aurelia too.
Seeing bits of rubble around from earlier, and inspired by Aurelia.
Alright, so she uses a move action again. She immediately starts climbing. Okay. That's what you want to do, then I guess that could be your turn.
Oops, nope. No.
And she uses a rune.
Fine, not actually climbing to the top, but
No, I don't know. That's so my god is looking for clarification. I don't know what these crazy fucking players do. Like, Sheep has abilities I immediately fucking forget between sessions.
That's because Sheep has so many.
I think you want to shoot the guy.
Yeah, I look at all of your fucking buttons, and I'm not too convinced either.
But the move has been spent, the quick action failed, so I guess I'll try. That's a pretty miss.
That does miss.
That's an odd. Well, I got nothing.
Okay. He will take damage. Huh. Well, he's defiant, so he's not a surrendering type. Even if he were. Fucking Paladin there. No. Norexius has pride. Stupid. but he does.
Is he gonna move away? Or?
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
Thinking about how easy it is, apparently, for him to be hit. He's not used to that. Maybe he should rely on something like armor instead of, on his heavily skinned body. Maybe
Perhaps.
he should have worn his fucking plate mail barding into the conclave. What do you think about that?
Perhaps he should.
Spends a destiny point retroactively.
Use a quick action like tug at his hair.
Iron Man's suit just forms around him. Jetpack and all.
Flies
Not
away.
even my final form.
On the other hand, he would only take half damage from it and he'd get a bonus to his armor class. That's not fun. He's defiant. He's not gonna fucking back away in a bit defeat
Hand
here.
me the freed. Hand me the freed. Command points, damn it.
He will
Run.
fight. He will fight to the last, and he will attempt to hit Geráck once again with Polar Midnight.
Oh, Jesus. Yes!
What happened while he was trying to pull a midnight somewhere?
Like hit someone else.
Polar Midnight's a stone.
Splinters right into his face.
Attempts to hit Geráck, swings wildly, hits the fucking pillar, accidentally yanks the pillar back, pillar knocks into the fucking Defiant Centaur. Fucking not, bro. Tell you what, we'll expedite this process. You guys just want to kill him, he can die, we can end the combat.
Do I know that centaurs tend to be particularly honorable or something?
Some centaurs can be, yes. Of Norexius
Do I know
to
if
Defiant.
this guy is?
From the dealings he's had with the Elf Queen, he was honorable in that fashion. He just left because he wanted to help out, as far as you know, like the High Druid and promote the causes of nature above all others.
Well, I mean, will he surrender and like go in peace and support the High Druid as her will it be in the future?
He would,
Because if so, he can have his life for Aranas' sake. He'll take his word on it. He is a fellow servant of the Elf Queen and of the High Druid, and apparently he picked the wrong High Druid in his mind, so...
Geráck just looks around. We don't really have time to discuss this shit
you
at the moment.
could knock him unconscious.
Alright, I'll do that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, go ahead and just knock him into a helpless state.
You can put the helpless one in the allies thing, don't forget it.
You just, like, drag the centaur back on the pillar. Alright,
Count him as an ally, sure.
with combat ending there, you folks will have a total of 3 rounds before another combat will trigger.
Could we like do I need to be right back.
Sure,
Right?
yeah, go for it.
I'll just...
How long will it be?
Yeah. I'll deal with my turns when I come back. Be right back.
3 rounds worth.
And can't really heal anymore then. But they can heal at the start of next combat, I guess. Or
Since those usages of heal are like per battle, then yeah.
yeah, so I can't heal now.
Alright, can't heal now. I think those battle things typically have to come back with a quick rest too. But yeah, whatever, then come back. That's fine.
Right. Okay.
You'll have enough of a rest to, like, get the battle things back, but not enough of a rest to be able to spend your recoveries all willy-nilly. Because there are fucking hundreds of druids just flying all over.
And hornets.
Yep.
And
Apparently
hornets, yes. And dragons. Not hundreds of them, though.
No, but there is a dragon who carried that guy away. Where'd he go?
Go ahead and put directions to find the NPC storage pile.
We have our own special box where we just...
Wait. Did we actually drag him up on the plateau?
Could you drag him in 3 turns?
I maybe.
That's... If both you and Aranas did it, then you could do it, yes.
Okay. So in case we get confused, we know who to hit.
Well, it's... When you get confused, you have to target a random nearby ally.
Ah. Well then.
Yeah. Puts a damper on that, huh?
Let's not get confused then, because...
Wait, technically that also include the High Druid if she's fighting nearby.
So, you want to limit it to just PCs, or want to open it to the entire gamut of NPCs?
Let's not. I don't think we want to.
I don't feel like murdering our friend.
No.
Neat. We go ahead and remove that explosion effect from the battlefield. Clean up the
but it was so
rest of
pretty.
this. Yes.
I guess we will move up the plateau, or... Right? At least Jasmine should.
That's what Jasmine will end up doing, getting back up to the top here.
Yeah.
Yes. By this point, Aurelia would have managed to make her way back to the center of the arena, if that is what she desired.
I'd say so.
Okay.
I'm back. Like I'll be making my my recharge rolls as they appear in my like notes. Is that okay?
So that's fine.
Post everything every time. 16. I don't remember this one, and that one. So the middle one.
Don't remember
That
that.
was Scramble, a 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
You guys 3 things.
That is a good point. I have my bow to recharge, which is a 6+. That's a
And I
success.
would of course be fucking moving up here with that's like 1. Yeah, I can do
Well,
that.
it'd be 1.5 to get up there.
Yeah.
Could
Could I cast like spells before the enemy arrives? Is that a thing I can do?
Depends on
That
what you
makes
want to cast.
No, it's not worth it. Just move up here.
I was thinking, could you stand like halfway down the ramp?
Sure, if you wanted to.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
But
Could stand like here.
I mean, there's access points like all over, but sure, you
They
can stand
might
there.
they might come from like over here now.
They might come from a different direction.
I know.
And that would not really gain
Certainly
you
could.
anything.
Yes.
Let's just stand up.
Do you, like, maybe want to use a recovery, a potion or something? Because...
I can't really.
mean, if you use a potion.
Let's see. In that case, Aurelia, after managing to take a breath, perhaps it was, who can say what it was, serendipity. But as you're leaving the alcove, where Aurelia stopped to catch her breath and finally clear the fog from her mind, she sees in the air a pixie, several pixies, like a sort of them, like fighting one of the black dragons. And as the black dragon roars and swats like one of its wings, like the pixies like scatter and shrink back. Like coming like through the air, almost as if it's towards Aurelia's hand, is the cube of one Tempus Malleator.
All right. That's
Grab it.
something.
Like a tungsten rod.